Hi everyone, Lee Magpie here, and today we're going to look at the Jurassic World Gigantic Trackers, Dino Trackers, Bistahieversor. I think I have pronounced that right. It's a very hard name to pronounce, but this is very random because this is out in Smiths at the moment, but not on the website. It might be on the website now, but the last time I checked, it wasn't. And it retails for £29, which I think is a bit pricey, but you do get an accessory as well. But it's very nice to see new species come out for us. And this has actually been out on and off for about a few weeks now, maybe in other parts of America, but obviously in the UK we get these a little bit later. So please like and subscribe to my channel, and please support me, as I can only get these when they actually come out, unless I buy them a bit more earlier from like the US, which I got on Amazon to buy them from. But here is the new wave of the gigantic trackers, the second wave I think, and this looks absolutely awesome. And it's really nice to see new species. The packaging overall is the same as all the other packaging, but we have these little logos at the top of the packaging which shows us which kind of environment these species would probably be in. And this one I've been very excited to get because we've got quite a lot of colours to look at. It's a really unique species. And this one shows you like the desert habitat. And it also shows you a really cool, awesome picture of the species. On the back of the packaging, it shows you how to put the like accessory on. And then we have the other species here, which I absolutely cannot wait to get. It just looks amazing, and obviously it's compatible with the Jurassic World Facts app. So I will show you the scan code so you can pause away and scan away during the review. And if you are looking for this species and you are from the UK, I would go to Smiths now and go get your hands on it. But without further ado, I'm going to get this awesome figure out of the packaging. So everyone, I have got this cool species out of the packaging. I'm not going to say the name, but it also comes with this accessory which is made out of this really flexible material, like a flexible rubber. And it looks really nicely detailed. It's got some like little pocket details here, some wire details here. Obviously it's going to be like the tracking thing they use. I don't know much about this, but yeah, it looks really cool, and it simply just goes on like that, and then you click it in at the bottom here, as you can see. And this one has a different action feature, different to others, so I'm just going to put this aside. This one has different action features to others. As you can see, it's got two buttons here which blend really nice. But first, let's look at the actual figure itself. So the colours containing this really dark chocolate brown colour, and then speckles of like a an brick orange colour, and then we've got this grey colour, and then another bit of like a grey brown colour around the eye, and then we've got a marbling effect of this grey colour smudged through. So it's very ombre colours. And then we have a cream colour in the middle and on the top of the head. So there's lots of colours and lots of details to go through with this figure. As you can see, the feet at the bottom are not painted. Sometimes this bothers me and sometimes it doesn't. It kind of does and it kind of doesn't on this one, because of how much colours they've already added. It doesn't look too bad. And the main bit of the body in the middle and the head look like that's what colours the feet would have been, and then the tail is one colour and then the bottom bit is another colour. So there's lots going on, but it all goes really well because they're all natural colours, so they blend really well. And yeah, the face sculpt is done really nice. But if the feet was going to be a colour, I'd rather have it be like this grey colour, because there isn't a lot of it going on. So this grey colour would be nice on the claws, or maybe the brown colour on the claws instead. But I don't mind them, and also it's got these little bits of marbling going through the claws as well, so they have added a little bit of details. They're not just plain. And yeah, the face sculpt is really nicely done. And the head is a hard plastic. Usually they go for more like they're all plastic anyway, but it feels a bit more. You'll know when you use the action feature that the head feels a little bit lighter plastic than usual. But still overall very, very detailed. It's got this really nicely painted green eye on each side. There's no off print at all, as you can see there. Some really nice textures and lumps and bumps going across the neck and going across the jawline. And the jawline is actually like this dark grey. Usually they use a cream for the jawline on some of these species, but this time they've flipped it around because the rest of the body is in this cream colour. So that's really nice to see a different coloured jawline, or jaw, shall we say, and the different variant sizes of these lumps and bumps looks really nice. Then we've got some nice spikes on the top of the eyebrow area going down to the nose, which is really nicely done as well. And then the end of it around the eye has got this like other brown greyish colour which scatters, and the scale detailing is really nicely done. Mattel's done such a brilliant job. As you can see, it goes all the way around, and then some nice spike details on the top of the head. I don't know if I'd want the spike colours in this grey colour just to make these stand out a little bit more, but they kind of remind me of like bones sticking out in this cream colour, so it kind of looks cool. And then the inside of the mouth is really nicely sculpted as well, and the teeth are a bit more of a white colour than a yellow colour, as you can see there, and they're just varying different sizes. It's a really cool species, and I really like how they've done the stand on this one. It stands really like creepy looking. As you can see, its head goes a little bit more lower, and then it goes higher up here, and then the tail goes high up as well, and then it starts to go low at the end. So much detail in the actual tail itself. We've got some more of these bigger textures across the thigh of the leg here, with this marbling effect going throughout the skin, as you can see there, in this like grey colour which smudges out. And then on the actual main bit of the tail, we've got these really nice spikes which you can see they move, which I'll show you that in a minute with the action feature, and they're really nicely sculpted. You can see nice little grooves going in and out of the spikes on top of the tail. Some really nice textures which blend really nice with this cream colour, and then it scatters into this like splatters of brown. That's what really excited me about it. They've really like added quite a bit of detail in the paint, and some nice muscle definitions going on in the legs as well, as you can see here. It feels a little bit more lightweight compared to other figures, and if you can see at like the bottom, like the bum area, shall we say, you can see that it's got some nice muscle definitions in the tail. There's no articulation in the tail in this figure, but don't bother me that all the time. They've got enough articulation in the arms and the legs. You can move the thighs in and out. You can move the feet and rotate the feet. You can move the legs in a running action, as we've seen before, and as you can see, the thighs go in and out. So there's enough posability in general. You can also lift its body up a little bit more like that, and you can also move the arms. The arms are really nicely done as well, and you can move the arms out like that, and they do swivel all the way around. And I really like these two claws, what they've added, and this dark colour really makes the cream pop, and then the dark brown really makes the cream pop. So the colours really do all complement each other really nicely. I think it's one of the best ones we've had for paint schemes where all of the colours actually really match quite well. And I usually one for just plain cream colours, but because they've added these dark colours and they've added this like ombre smudging effect going where it fades into lighter here and then darker here, and then the same goes for these marble effects of this colour smudging in and out of the skin tone, don't make it symmetrical. This side doesn't have the marble effect and this side does, so it makes it just not look all the same. And yeah, it just looks absolutely awesome. And then we have the scan code, which is blended very nicely with the so as you can see, it blends really nice with the sculpt, so you can't see it. And then when you lift it up, there is the scan code, so you can pause away and scan away. Then we have the action feature. So as you can see, we've got a new action feature where it's nothing to do with like a tail swipe or like a stomp action or anything like that. You actually move the spikes in and out, so it's a little bit like it's moving its muscles and it makes the spikes move. And what I really like about this is that you press the button in, you can see the details as well blend really nice with the sculpt, and you can see that they've got some nice scale detailing in the actual spikes there, which I think is a really added touch. They didn't just add like a bar so you could see it really like. So when you close it, you can see them details blend lovely with the sculpt. The tail is in this hard plastic, and then at the end we have this like softer like rubber plastic. And then we have a chomping action, which is on the second button, which if you press down, it will chomp and move its neck down. And that's really good. If you move its body like that, it will do a funny chomping action. But that's really nicely done as well. And it stands really steady and it just looks really awesome. So yeah, I've gone through that quite quick. It is a really awesome figure. The details are beautiful. The colours are beautiful. I really like the new action feature where we've got the spikes that move up and down. That would be kind of cool to trap like a figure here, and then you close it and it's like a fly catcher kind of thing. But I also like the fact that it just reminds me of like it's moving its muscles, and the spikes move a little bit like something they'd use to scare off other predators. And then we have the really cool the accessory, which is a bit more flexible than other ones they've used in the past. And like I said, it simply just goes on like that, and then you click them bits on, a bit like a belt, and it looks really cool. So if I was to give this figure a scale to 1 to 10, I would give it a 10 out of 10 for the action feature, for being a little bit different. Articulation, 10 out of 10. The coloured scheme, definitely 10 out of 10, and the sculpt, a definite 10 out of 10. So I would definitely it's definitely worth adding to your Jurassic World collection. So for more Jurassic World content or for more toy related content, please like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that alarm bell for more toy related stuff, and I will see you all on the next one. And hopefully you'll be able to get this one and the other one from the UK soon. Go to Smith's, they are definitely out, and they'll be on Amazon somewhere. So see you all on the next one. Bye guys.